Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, no matter what time zone you're joining us from. I'd like to thank you on behalf of Arctic Ace Esports for tuning into the stream. Today we're going to be watching the match between Arctic Ace and Team Redux occurring on Vertigo. A very good map, very fun map to watch Ace play on, and it's going to be fun to see what Team Redux does here. Seeing it, the players they're playing with, their IGL is Dens, Opper is Gingy, and the rest of their players are KC1N, Shade, and Lukey. And they have been in the Advanced League since season 39. Now, so far in season 42, Arctic Ace has 1 win, 1 loss, and so does Team Redux. Now, to get this out of the way right off the bat, unfortunately, co-caster Alex, he is going to be running a little bit late here, so I'm going to be running this solo dolo for the first little bit. You are here! You arrived! Alex, welcome.
Oh.
Yeah, we definitely had a problem last night with CSGO, but welcome, Alex. Say hi to the stream. You are now live.
Hi, stream. Hey, how's everybody going? How's everyone doing? It's been a long day for me, clearly.
Clearly it has. And as you joined, actually, the match has started, so we're going to be getting into it. Did you hear that whole spiel? It is on Vertigo.
Oh, I love Vertigo.
Yeah, Vertigo is great. Right off the bat, we're taking a look at it here. Budfly's pushing up with his team. A full team rush over towards the B site, but Dens and Lukey are waiting for it.
Love you too, Spooky. Yep, definitely should be an exciting match. Team Redux definitely has some heavy hitters on their team as Ozzer actually takes out Luke, but they got to watch out for Dens, the in-game leader for Redux, as well as Shade. Shade is still alive. He's still amongst the living here for Redux on this pistol round, but Mixon go ahead and shoot up through the smoke. Shade gets some shade. And now it's a 2v3 situation. Cool Comms, C-Mitch, and Mick. All I gotta do is let that bomb tick down and shoot the other team in the face.
That they do, but that Team Redux is not going to let it happen. They're going for the sneaky defuse, and they might just get it. No, they're not able to. The Arctic Ace team being able to take out those last 2 players as they went for the ninja. Very good stuff. Arctic Ace up by 1 round, winning that first pistol. Let's see if they can keep this momentum up and take another one.
I bet you that they probably can.
We'll just have to see in 2 seconds.
Does my microphone sound all right? Chat, let us know.
On my end, you sound beautiful, but I hope chat agrees.
Oh, thank you. Cool Comms with AK-47, busting that one out already. Oh my goodness, Budfly gets a jumping headshot, but not before he's taken down by Kaysen. I'm gonna say Kaysen's his name, and if that's not his name, I apologize. You're now Casey to me. But Dens, the in-game leader, has the deagle, trying to go ahead and shut down the Opper Ozzer, who went absolutely off yesterday. Cool Comms taking Casey down on the flank, and now a 2v4 situation. Redux has to do a lot of work, and they only have a couple pistols and 2 smokes to work with, really.
Now, Alex, do you know what I'm looking forward to the most in tonight's match?
I don't know, probably dessert. I mean, oh wait, what?
No, Alex, I'm not looking forward to that. What I'm looking forward to is seeing if Arctic Ace takes what they learned last match and if they apply it here. Because I did end up joining in afterwards into their tournament chat to see what was going on, and they definitely recognized that there were some problems going on where they weren't adapting to situations as well as they should have been. And they were frustrated, of course. I mean, it always feels bad to take a loss, but I think that frustration is going to lead to them making some changes in the way they play, and I want to see if they do make those changes tonight.
I hope so. You know, I'm just going to take full credit and say they listened to what I had to say towards the tail end of the match last night. Just kidding, just kidding. No, these guys are, you know, that's the whole thing about a team is teams got to be able to go ahead and, you know, talk to each other. They got to be able to go ahead and take feedback. They got to be able to be real about things and, you know, take accountability. Just like how Cool Comms is going to go ahead and take accountability for 2 kills on his Shade and Gingy.
Absolutely.
Said nothing there for him. C-Mitch is just going off right now, too. Now, once again, 5v2 situation. Got some deagles over towards Redux side, but I think they're kind of just still playing a little safe right now. Want to see if
Dens can
Redux
make anything happen, but he just can't.
No, he definitely can't. And Arctic Ace played that very smart. They just wanted to go ahead and see if any moves were made. They waited for the mistakes to occur, and it did. And now they only have to deal with one measly Redux player, and he goes by the name of Luke, and I'm not talking about Skywalker.
But hey, we could see some Luke Skywalker-esque plays here. Maybe Redux Luke is gonna tune into the Force and get an absolute bomber of an ace, but it's not gonna happen. C-Mitch to shut him down and claim one more round for Arctic Ace. That's 3 rounds up already. Arctic Ace is in a better position than they were in the last match they played.
Most definitely. Yeah, I mean, that's a pistol round. They're up 2. They got guns. I mean, but so does the other team. But look how stacked on cash Arctic Ace is. I mean, they can go ahead and deal with the SMGs. And honestly, SMGs aren't a bad pick on Vertigo, because you just gotta go. If you're able to go ahead and close the gap, those SMGs are so incredibly effective. I mean, it doesn't matter what game it is, like whether it's CS:GO, whether it is Apex Legends. I mean, it's all about just closing the gap with those like short range guns and maximizing that damage and the rate of fire, like right up close and personal.
And I feel like especially on Vertigo, where there are a lot of close corners like that, SMGs can be quite effective. I mean, Cool Comms, he was using an AK, but still, the point still stands. When you get up close and personal, like where we see C-Mitch here in mid, if he had an SMG, but he managed to pick up an AK, I mean, they're scavenging weapons across the board, picking up what they can find and progressing, making sure they make the most out of their economy here. And Luke goes down.
Oh, are they going to be ready for Gingy in the AWP? Gets one. Tries to spam through. Is he going to be able to connect another shot? Oh, perfectly timed Molly, but is it too late? Oh my god, I don't know if he knows that C-Mitch came right back down for him. C-Mitch really wants to go ahead and take Gingy down. He wants to take that up out of the hands of Redux. Doesn't want anything to have to do with that. Cool Comms repositioning into a much better location. And C-Mitch also has a Zeus. I wonder if a humiliation play is inbound, because that would be amazing.
I mean,
Gingy with the flash.
If a humiliation play is inbound, I'm getting a little bit excited. Let's see what happens.
Alrighty, let's see what occurs here. Cool Comms, nice spray. Gets traded by Gingy, and now, oh, does Gingy know? I think Gingy might know. Oh man, C-Mitch, nice play. And Arctic Ace is gonna go ahead and secure a 4th round here on Vertigo.
Yeah, I mean, Gingy most definitely did not know. He came around that corner completely unaware, not really sure of what he was supposed to be doing, but, I mean, C-Mitch took good advantage of that. Honestly, I thought he might have heard the reload sound, but I don't think the AK makes a sound when you pull it out. I don't think any of the guns in Counter-Strike do.
Nope, they don't. You know who else didn't know?
Who?
Scotty. Scotty didn't know. I'm sorry. Oh, that was good. Anyways, yeah, Spooky Mr. Jess, you're 100% right. I believe they did win the last Vertigo match, and I think it is definitely a strong suit of Arctic Ace, for sure.
Oh, it definitely is, and they're out here to prove it tonight. 4 rounds already in the first half, and I mean, Team Redux is just not able to get their foot in the door. The flashbang goes out, accidentally gets Mick with that. That's not good. Luckily,
well,
Mick...
he was just taking his picture.
Oh, of course, of course. Flash photography. Good stuff, though. They're slowly pushing up, being defensive about it, making sure they clear out sandbags here. And where's this grenade going to go from Budfly? Right into sandbags. Good stuff. Slow and steady. Budfly able to spot Shade on the sneaky boost. I mean, if Shade would have just been a little bit more accurate with that shot, that would have been Budfly down for the count. But Dens and Gingy are able to clean up Cool Comms and Ozzer. And it's down to a 3-on-4 situation. Arctic Ace put into a little bit of a tough position here, but Mix quick to equalize it. C-Mitch able to make something happen. Budfly returning with an off.
Wow, Floodfly is on fire.
I mean, Mick was almost on fire there for a moment, but Luke, he's going to peek around the corner, and he's going to get taken down by Mick, securing Arctic Ace a 5th round.
And Arctic Ace is on fire. That's what I'd like to say.
Ah, yes, Spooky Mr. Just saying that it was a tactical team flash. Of course, how could I be so foolish? I'm supposed to know these things as a caster.
I thought that's what occurred in the locker rooms.
I mean, geez. Tactical flash in the locker rooms puts a whole new meaning to playing the game.
Yeah, that's a fair thought. Cool Comms getting a little roasty toasted over there. 4 M4s and an AWP on Redux's side. Budfly trying to go ahead and see if he can find a pick. Is he gonna be ready for Denz? No, he's not. See, Mitch walks right into Denz's crosshair right after, and now Denz actually has some backup with Gingy on the AWP. Cool Comms. Kind of probably just listening to what C-Mitch has to say right now. Like, hey, guys, let's not go in the direction we just went. 3v5 situation, however, here on Vertigo. Team Redux. There's a possibility they might get on the board this round, but we'll have to see what Mick, Ozzer, and Cool Comms can do. I don't know. Do you think they can pull it off?
I mean, if they don't go for this strange play that they're going for right now, I think they can. Never mind! Strange play or not, Mick's able to land those headshots on Shade, who was waiting for them to push mid. He was not prepared for the boost, but Casey is going to come out and clean up the team, and there it is! Team Redux putting their first round on the board. They've gotten their foot in the door. Let's see if they can open it and get through and secure some more rounds here on Vertigo.
Right. Yeah, hopefully Arctic Ace doesn't pull the doorstop and just shuts it back down on them, because that would be very unfortunate.
It would be very unfortunate. Alex, what are you thinking of the match so far as we go into round 7?
I think Arctic Ace is absolutely dominating right now. There was a couple mistakes, obviously. I think there could have been a little bit more utility usage on the mid push, but I mean, they're gonna have to learn from that. Just one of those things you got. You can't just always dry peek. I mean, they had a bunch of money. I don't know where all the utility went personally, but as you can see, Budfly actually gets taken down early for some early A aggression. Again, not really too much utility usage that I was seeing right there. Kind of just got caught out trying to get past the scaffolding.
I mean,
beautiful flash from Flick.
Yeah, those quick plays into scaffolding can work out in your favor, but I mean, it's so risky to do it without utility, especially.
You know, it's also risky.
What's also risky?
Cooking bacon without a shirt on.
Yeah, no, that is the definition of risky. You open the Oxford English Dictionary to the definition of risky, and it says exactly that. Cooking bacon without a shirt on. You know what else is risky? Peeking Ozzer when he has an op, but it doesn't look like... It looks like the risk paid off. Ozzer, he wasn't able to see him through that smoke, but the utility's finally going out. Lots of Molotovs. Lukey getting killed by C-Mitch. As the push begins, Casey able to trade. But Cool Comms is quick to equalize it. It's a 3v3 situation, and there was a gasp. What was that gasp for, Alex?
I swear he saw Gingy. I swear he did. It looked like he did. Cool Comms gonna go ahead and catch Shade in the shade. And just like that, Ozzer and Mick gonna go ahead and clean up the rounds as we move into round 8. Arctic Ace 6 rounds on top here on a Vertigo.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it would be unfortunate if that doorstop was kicked out, and it looks like Arctic Ace has taken the opportunity to kick that doorstop out and slam the door right in Team Redux's face.
Kind of rude if you ask me, but you know, hey, Arctic Ace, you do you.
Hey, I gotta do what you gotta do when you're trying to storm the peak.
Haha.
Haha.
Oh, I'm so done. Oh, that's so funny. Anyways, Luke, what are you gonna do? The force with him, I'd have no idea. Budfly gonna go ahead and pop a smoke, try to go ahead and use that utility to get some more mid coverage. Cool Comms, Gingy. Oh my goodness, is there gonna be a little bit of a duel right here? We don't know, but the smoke is dissipating. Gingy's gonna go and fall back off that angle a little bit. He does have Denzi there to possibly trade if needed.
No
Timing
way.
is not on Cool Com's side. Gingy's gonna go ahead and get the kill. Mick is going to go ahead and try to rebuttal some damage, and there's not really any that's done there, unfortunately, but Dent's going to go ahead and fall back. 5v4 situation. Arctic Ace, what can you do? Oh my goodness, Luke! Luke is getting a frag. Seamich trades it out immediately, however, but now it's a 3v4 situation. Man advantage for Arctic Ace towards the B site, but I don't know. If Team Redux can read this play properly, it might be able to go ahead and get a quick rotate over there to even out the odds or get the man advantage.
Yeah, the big question is, are they going to be able to read this play properly? And it looks like Seamich is going for that same boost strategy he used in the last round, just popping up out from staircase. And he's actually going to be able to get really close up on site before they're able to do anything. But a flashbang from Ozzer screws him up. And he's not able to land any shots. Nick pushing in, able to take out Shade, and it's down to a 2v2 situation. Ozzer with an op, Gingy with an op. IGL is still up for Redux. There it is.
Oh my
Tens
lord.
Down for the count. Ozzer, 1 HP. He just needs to get shot once. Take your pistol out for the love of God, Ozzer! Down for the count, and Gingy able to secure a second round for Team Redux. Very good stuff from Gingy there. 16 HP and a dream. Making the smart decision to pull the pistol out and just try and finish him off using that, and it worked out in his favor.
Sometimes you just gotta whip it out. The pistol. The pistol.
The pistol, of course, of course.
Sometimes you'll have 2 pistols you have to whip out.
Yeah, I mean, in the case of, I believe it's Mick that goes for those dualies all the time. That
I've never heard of Genji Go, by the way, Spooky Mr. Jess. Asian fast food place? Never heard of that. Sounds really tasty, but Shade gonna go ahead and get 2. Ozzer butt flag get dropped here on this deco with a Hero AK buy, but I'm not sure if it's gonna pay off. Shade coming in for some more. The S-tier player absolutely having a good round here on Vertigo. And this is Seamich armed with only the deagle. What's he gonna do?
Very bad position for Seamich to be in. He doesn't have bomb. He has only a deagle, and Dens is going to easily be able to push up on him with the assistance of his team and take him out. And that's Redux now with 3 rounds on the board. Good stuff going into round 10. I don't exactly know what the strat was there for Arctic Ace, but I mean, considering it was an eco with a basically Hero M4, as you said, I believe it was a Hero AK though. I guess the plan was just rush as a team and try and make something happen. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was die. That's what they did, unfortunately.
Well, if that was the plan, then it all went according to plan. But I don't think it was. And we're gonna see if Dens is gonna get Ozzer here. He has the peek on him, but there is a smoke in his way.
Speaking of Ozzer, I mean, man, he's definitely not on X Games mode right now. He's sitting up 4 kills. Coolcoms is actually taking the top frag position this evening, whereas Ozzer dropped what 28 frags last night.
He
that was insane.
did, yeah. It was absurd to watch. I mean, there were definitely times where the enemy team was just feeding him, and I mean, it's great to see they all rush out of mid and he just mows them down one after another.
I mean, sometimes you just get hungry.
Sometimes you do. It's Budfly, though, to get the first pick of the round. 56 seconds left. Arctic Ace is going to have to make something happen, and it looks like they are. Coolcoms taking out Shade through the smoke. Mick able to get a headshot onto Dens, and now it's a 5v2 situation. Team Redux in a very, very not good position. The grenade comes out, and that's going to take Lukey down for a little bit of health. He's spraying, desperately trying to get some damage off. The bomb is getting planted with 30 seconds to spare, and we're now in a post-plant situation, and it looks like Redux is going to go for a save here.
Yep.
Save their weapons for... Oh! Very nice shot from KC onto Seamich. Playing for those exit frags.
Yeah, definitely did do that. Seamich probably wanted to go and see if he can take some more of those guns away, but I mean, because look at the economy on Team Redux. I mean, they actually don't even have a loss round bonus, but they still have enough to where they can buy into the next round, especially with the AWP and the FAMAS. Whereas Arctic Ace, not so much. I mean, they're gonna hold on to 4 AKs, fortunately.
Yeah, fortunately enough, no more exit frags came out of that. It was only C-Mitch to go down, and it's just one gun that was lost.
And look,
Arctic
full
Ace.
utility on Kaysen, too.
Oh yeah, KC does have full utility. 2 flashes of smoke and I almost called it a frag grenade. It is not a frag grenade. It is a Molotov.
It is an incendiary grenade.
Molotov, incendiary grenade. They're the same thing, just different sides.
Yeah, one is homemade, and the other one is like a canister, you know, with the fire in it. Oh, Shade is hopping right now. I can't wait to see this. This should be interesting. They have the double op setup, actually. Team Redux hitting the emergency button. It must be needed, especially if Arctic Ace is up 7 rounds. Usually the double op setup back in the day, I remember when I first started paying attention to Pro Counter-Strike, that was always a huge deal when a team would bust out 2 AWPs. And that is exactly why you do it. Gingy getting 1 frag, but not before it gets traded out by Mick. Den's taking the L on that one. 4v4 situation, man advantage to wherever site that Arctic Ace decides to go to. But look, 2 of their teammates are not with them right now. They're actually split apart. And Gingy is rotated over to the A site at this point. According to, looks like C-Mitch, the holder of the bomb. And it looks like they're going to go ahead and try to position themselves for an AXQ, which in reality is a lot easier than B.
I mean, an AXQ would be a lot easier than B, but you got to think about it like this, Alex. I mean, B site, there's no way the Arctic Ace players could know this, but B site only has Luke holding it. And they're going to be stepping into this with an op directly in their face, but he's not able to land a proper shot. And Ozzer is able to survive it and trade it out. He's taken down to 11 HP, but getting a kill, it's worth it.
That was 2000 IQ smoke, perfectly placed, just to counter the Molotov or incendiary grenade.
Let's see how this execute happens. So a 3v4 situation. They do have control of the bomb, and the smoke goes out. They're gonna try for the ninja, but they're not able to get the ninja. And there it is, down to a 3v2. It's Luke. He's on the bomb. He's ready for it, but he's not ready for Mr. Cool Comms. As he finishes off the last 2 Team Redux players and clutches out an 8th round for Arctic Ace.
He has the coolest comms.
He certainly does. I haven't heard them in person, but I can only dream of hearing them.
Yeah, it says, man, Alex's jokes are so bad. Yeah, I know. I accept this. This is fine.
Everything is
Y'all
fine.
are still listening. Butterfly taking down the S tier player Shade as he pushes right through, gets another frag, eco frags galore. Oh my goodness, he's trying to get some more, but Gingy gets knocked down to 2 HP, but he does take down Butterfly. Oh my goodness, so 1 deke from Luke, but not before he's taken out by Mick. Good damage over here from Redux though. I mean, that's some serious economy. Man, Dens, what are you gonna do with that Mac 10? Absolutely nothing. 9 rounds on the board for Arctic Ace.
Yeah, they are performing really well tonight, and it does look like they, like I was saying, it looks like they took those points that they noticed they were failing on in the previous match, and it seems like they've started to improve upon them. I mean, they haven't really had a reason to adjust their strategies thus far, but there are these little things that are changing. And it also might just come down to the fact that I think this is one of Arctic Ace's stronger maps, like we were saying in the beginning here. Lots of stuff going on though. 3 players posted up in mid, getting ready for probably a B execute here, but it's Dens and Casey. They're going to be the ones to encounter the Arctic Ace players. Cool Comms and Mick still playing over towards the A site, maybe just trying to draw off the attention of Shade and Gingy. But Gingy's able to go ahead and take out Cool Comms. And that's 1 player down for the Arctic Ace team. Ozzer watching the spot that he knows Casey's going to pop out of, and it's Dens to go down. Ozzer getting traded out by Casey. Now in a 4v3 situation, Arctic Ace not in a comfortable position here. I mean, they do have potential man advantage if they decide to stack up and push to a site, but it really depends on how they decide to play this. If they keep playing split up, they might just end up getting picked off one by one. And Luke walks away just before he's able to see Simic, but he does catch his leg. And there comes the Molotov.
Simic is just 100% teasing him right now. He's like showing the leg right now. Luke just can't grab it. And Simic getting a lot of real estate, but not before Casey catches Budfly. Man, the situational awareness of this man is so insane. See, Casey, oh my goodness, a 4-piece coming out from the Redux player.
Yeah, Casey played that really well, and it's unfortunate because I believe Mick and Simic were just waiting for Budfly to get into that flank position, and then they were going to start their push. But as soon as Budfly was taken out, it was all over. The plan fell apart, and they just had to work with what they had, and that was 2 players against KC, which apparently is not enough.
Honestly, I mean, the mistake was they ran into KC. Shouldn't even win his direction in the first place.
Fair enough. Lots of utility happening here, though.
Oh my gosh, and this is why he's an S-tier player. 3-piece from Shade so far. He wants some more. Picks up the AK-47, spams through, and takes down Ozzer. Wow, that's 2 4-pieces in a row.
Yeah, I mean, that's not good for Arctic Ace. They are down low on the money. Mick able to get the AK, but it's going to be I mean, Simic getting a Galil as well, but that's 2 guns versus 5. What are you going to do, Arctic Ace? Let's see what you have in mind. Hopefully the plan is not to die.
That's a pretty good plan.
I mean, there's been a couple of rounds where it seems like their plan was to die, and there it is. Coolcom's giving his position away for Gingy, the Opper, to take him out. Lots of smokes, lots of utilities happening on ramp. But the play is happening towards B, and there are 3 players playing towards B. They're ready for a quick rotate over to A if the execute happens, but the question is, what is going to happen?
Oh no, probably something. 45 situation.
Yeah.
Coolcom's right down. 3 AK-47s, an M4A1S, and an AWP on good old Gingy. Smoke goes down. Spam comes through from Luke. He's trying to use the force to see if he can connect, but it's not working. He's still just a Padawan. Oh, you know, the irony that Denz is using a Darth Vader icon is hilarious to me. Budfly getting a headshot on the Luke, and now they're able to go ahead and get some real estate. Mick pushing right in. He does not even care, but Denz does get a fly from the grave. Budfly gets melted, burnt up, crispy, toasty. And now a 3v1 situation. Gingy armed only with the AWP. It is a 1v3 situation. Redux, can they get a 6th round and make it a 69 scoreline? Or is Arctic Ace going to go ahead and pull even 10 rounds? Find out soon. There's one. Gingy getting Ozzer. He did switch over the AK. Taps the bomb once. See if he can bait it out. It's not going to happen. Now he has to go ahead and get aggressive. He has to push Mick. Is Mick going to be ready for it? Tries to bait it out. I think this is a round for Arctic Ace. 10-second timer is now live, and that's it. Arctic Ace is going to go ahead and win the half. 10 rounds of 5 here on Vertigo.
Yeah, 10 rounds to 5, and my goodness, what a good 10 rounds those were. We're going to take a moment here. I'm going to thank Dito Tobias for a nice follow. First follow of the stream so far. Very
love a follow.
Good stuff. We do love a follow. We're also going to take a second here to shout out a little company called Headshot, but we're going to have to make it fast.
Oh, should I do this really quick? Oh, God.
Do it as fast as you can.
I just want to let everyone know about Headshot Energy. It's an energy formula like no other. It offers extreme mental focus, clarity, and mood enhancement, resulting in increased productivity and creativity. It also provides your daily vitamins, immune support to keep you on your top of your game without less downtime. It is unquestionably the ultimate energy formula without the crash, leaving you to experience a feeling that you never felt before. So they offer 2 delicious flavors called Blue Raz and Green Apple available for purchase, and you can help support Arctic Ace Esports and the So We Gaming podcast by using the code Arctic Ace during checkout and get 10% off your order if you go to Headshot Energy's website and order it today. Anyways, here we go. Second half.
I didn't think you were actually gonna do it, Alex, but you have impressed me. You didn't stutter once. You read that out real well. All right, as we go into the pistol round here, it looks like it was a very clean take for Team Redux here. They just pushed onto A with no resistance whatsoever from the Arctic Ace team.
I'm out of breath. I can't talk.
That's okay. I'll do the talking for you. I'm impressed. I didn't think you were gonna do it. I thought you were just gonna say, "Oh yeah, check them out." No, you read the whole thing. And there it is. Ozzer taken out. They're making their moves though. Budfly able to get in behind, and it's down to 0 players remaining. Arctic Ace taking. That was. Wow is right.
That's insane. They swarmed that like bees around a honeycomb. That was crazy. Oh my goodness.
I mean, Team Redux poked the bee's nest. I'm not sure what the bee's nest was doing out in the Arctic, but it was there.
They're adjusting and adapting to their surroundings. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, like, so when I was doing that, when I was like reciting that whole ad, the only thing I can think about is those like disclaimers that you'd hear like during like commercials. It's just like, not responsible for. I'm
yeah,
just like,
if you would have been like 1% faster, it would have been one of those.
Not gonna lie, this drink will definitely help me out with the most hard days. Dito DiBiase, man, I believe it. I definitely believe it. I definitely believe you should go ahead, get yourself some Headshot. Use that link that our glorious CEO Nano Sagan has posted. It's definitely delicious. Get the Blue Raz, by the way.
Blue Raz is top tier.
Ashes. Yeah, 100%. I mean, there's only 2, but you know, I mean, it's definitely favorable in my opinion. In your opinion, our opinion.
Yeah, I mean, oh, there it is. Shade to push on. A good, quick execute coming out from Team Redux here, but Mix quick to trade it out and equalize the player count. And it's just a slaughter. Both teams taking out players left and right. Seamich and Den's last players remaining as the smoke goes down. Flashbang goes out and Seamich goes for the defuse, but he's going to get flanked from scaffolding. And he is able to finish Den's off, grab a weapon, and get that defuse. Arctic Ace, they're going to be taking their 12th round here. And Team Redux still sitting down at 5. It's looking like a bit of a domination play.
Honestly. Have you ever heard of a retake specialist?
I have not heard of a retake specialist.
Well, that's what Seamich is.
Absolutely.
Anyways,
Sports in chat saying, let's fucking go, Seamich. Oh, I'm not supposed to swear, but that'll be our one curse word of the stream.
Wait. You get a curse. I don't get a curse word?
I mean, I think we each get one.
No, I will hold my tongue and not curse. I'm not gonna be a degenerate like you, Chili Chew.
I can't help my degeneracy. I grew up watching anime.
Oh, excellent. Well, we love anime, and you know, there's been some anime plays for sure right now. Some of the kills on here have just been absolutely ludicrous. 12 rounds up on 5. Arctic Ace is in the lead. For those who are joining us, I'm Alex, but that's so weird how I said that. I hate it when I do that. Anyways, so I'm Alex, and I'm joined by my co-caster, Chili Chew, and you're watching Season 42 of the ESEA Advanced League, as well as Budfly getting a frag on a Luke.
Yeah, I mean, ESEA Season 42 on the Arctic Ace channel is the only place where you can see Budfly getting a frag onto Luke, so it's some very good stuff. And Denz
not as good as Headshot.
Not as good as Headshot, no. Denz is going to get that plant, and lots of action happening here, but not much really going on. It's just covering fire, basically, suppressing fire, as Team Redux, they're going to try and make sure this bomb doesn't get defused.
Right. Look at all the utility usage that's going out right now. Mini flashes the molly in for Gingy, but he's gonna go ahead and get a frag anyways. Mick trades it out. Dens and Shade there to go ahead and out their teammates. A 2v2 situation. Mick is ready for the push, however, and now they got one more player. They gotta find him. The time is left. They have a defuse kit, and I think the Arctic Ace is gonna go ahead and go to 13 rounds. Retake specialist. The whole team is here. It's so insane. What the hell? That was so freaking nuts.
That was amazing. I mean, it all went off in like 2 seconds. The plays started happening, people started dropping like flies, and I mean, at the end of the day, Mick was ready for those pushes, like you said, up through ramp. And the other player, I believe it was Ozzer that was still alive, was also ready for that scaffolding push. So no matter where Team Redux came from, they were essentially out of options.
Absolutely insane. All right, here comes the S tier player. Shade is just going balls deep over here towards A, clears the ramp, and he's going to go ahead and communicate that information to his teammate, trying to go and clear all these positions towards A. I don't know what Arctic Ace is thinking right now. I feel like they have a good read. It's either let's go ahead and stack B because they hit A 3 times and we just shut it all down, or they're just going to go ahead and let him take A and just retake it every single time. Because that's what they've been doing. Retake
specialists for sure, and it's been working, so why stop doing it, right? Here it is, KC going up into scaffolding. I almost called it a catwalk, I don't know why. And the smokes come out, utility being used. Coolcom's putting a frag grenade out. That's not going to do very much damage. Literally 1 HP off of Shade, but it was still worth a try. And there it is, Molotov's going down, taking Shade down to 60. Gingy down to 75. Meanwhile, the entire Arctic Ace team is still sitting comfortably at 100 HP. Lots of utility going out from Team Redux, but the flashes are not in the right position. Shade is able to take Ozzer down. Seemich trades it out. He gets Shade and Gingy. And just like that, it is a 3v3 situation. Coolcom's checking the corners, making sure he knows that Dens is going to be there, and Dens is no longer alive. And it's down to a 1v2 situation. Mick trying to get the ninja, but Team Redux is going to secure a round. That's going to put them at 6. Arctic Ace still sitting comfortably at 13. Team Redux is going to have to pull some god-level plays to catch back up at this point in the match, but we've seen it happen before. Alex.
Yes? I was like, what? Was I supposed to say something?
No, I was just looking for some affirmation that I was right in what I was saying. You're good.
Yeah, you're right. Everything you say is correct. Everyone listen to Chili Chew. Unless he tells you to jump off a cliff, don't do that. Honestly, I was just paying attention to the chat while we're watching this eco round absolutely get obliterated. Seemich is the last person alive, 1v5. He might be able to go ahead and take a gun away, but just to address our beloved fans here, Dito DiBiase, let's go Arctic, team slam. And I mean, I should be proud of it, but well, Kappa, me here trying to defend Chili Chew's action by exposing myself, crying. Spooky Mr. Jess said he thinks I got lost. Oh snap, probably. And then Dito DiBiase, I doubt it. Redux has to take mid control and try to take B fast in order to come back. And seeing how Arctic is going, Arctic will definitely take this dub. Let's see if Dito DiBiase successfully pulls a jinx here at ESEA Season 42 Advance.
Knocking on wood here, but it's Luke. I mean, wow, what a move. What? You're on the CT side, Arctic Ace. What are you doing pushing like that? It would have been unexpected, but just like that, they've thrown around, and Team Redux is going to be at 8. I didn't knock on wood fast enough, Alex, and it looks like Team Redux is going to be on the comeback game.
We'll see what happens. I mean, Arctic Ace only needs 3 more rounds.
They do, but
and now they have Ozzer. Well, Ozzer's bringing out the big green, so it's fine.
That's true, or the big blue in his case. I believe he has a blue skin on that thing.
And you know what they say, skins equals wins.
Skins do equal wins. That's why a lot of the players in these matches have skins.
Wow. Well, let's see if Arctic Ace can pull off another round. Molly dropping in. Nice little nade onto Luke, but not really too much damage there. Full HP on Arctic Ace. They're trying to go ahead and bait a little bit more of this utility out. Shade's going to go ahead and put a smoke right there. He's going to try to go ahead and get into the little scaffolding area. Clear that out. He's been doing such a great job doing this every round, but I mean, obviously, as we know, the retakes have been pretty strong from Arctic Ace. And they have guns. But here he goes. He's pushing him very aggressively. The sandbag position is going to be cleared out by Gingy with the molly. 3 of the Redux players make that 4 over towards the A site. And they have Budfly there in mid. Oh my goodness, Luke almost gets caught. He gets knocked down to 69 HP. He. And Gingy, as he tries to smoke through or spam through, is not able to go ahead and finish off the Arctic Ace player. And here comes Cool Comms on the wide swing, takes down Shade. The S2 player goes down. Ozzer taking down Casey, but not before he's traded by Dens. Oh my goodness, so many kills are going back and forth. Cool Comms is going to go and clear it up. 14 rounds in Arctic Ace, 2 more rounds to take the map.
2 more rounds to take the map, and I guess it was a save round. I wasn't paying attention to the weapons that Arctic Ace had whenever they had pushed in. I guess it was a save round, so it makes sense to push. But yeah, that was a beautiful round. Good stuff from Arctic Ace. I mean, Cool Comms putting in the work, Budfly putting in the work, all of these players putting in the work. And they're definitely seeing the results of their work. And that is not good for Team Redux. Getting taken down 47 HP and 66 HP for Casey and Luke respectively. Already they're pretty low, and they're gonna have to make something happen, because that can easily turn into a 3v5 situation if they're not careful. And Simic, he whiffs on those shots, doesn't get Luke. He does manage to deal a small amount of damage, but it's not enough to kill him. Mick just playing patiently, watching scaffolding. Ozzer playing support with him with the op, and it's Shade who's going to peek out here, and he's going to get spotted as soon as he goes up this little ramp. But we're not going to see it. Auto Director has taken me away. I want to see what happens to Shade. He makes the push. Cool Comms and Mick have their backs turned. This is not a good position for them to be in. Mick, look anywhere but where you're looking. There it is. Shade taking advantage of it, but he's not able to kill Cool Comms. Never mind, he is able to kill Cool Comms, and Cool Comms goes down. As Ozzer is able to trade it out. Shade, being the ninja that he was.
Oh, look at this, Redux, they pulled the slippity slip. I don't know how you call that.
The slippity slip has happened indeed. The plant goes down on B site. And just like that, it's a post-plant situation. What is the Arctic Ace team going to do? They're going to kill KC. Luke hiding in the smoke. Is he going to be able to get a knife onto Simic? No, he's going to use his bullets and going absolutely bonkers with it. Lukey and Gingy, the last 2 players alive with very low health. They're able to secure 1 more round for Team Redux. They're now sitting at 9 rounds. Arctic Ace still at 14.
That was actually insane. They outplayed them so badly right there. Like they're just like, you know, here's the laser, and Arctic Ace was like the cute little kitty, and he's just chasing after the laser. And they went to the wrong site, you know. And Team Redux, that was very well played. They almost got the retake though. Arctic Ace, we'll give him credit for that, but Luke was absolutely just going off.
No, Luke was a
little box.
god player there for a moment. I mean, it was flick after flick after flick. And Mick, he's getting taken down to very low HP right off the bat. Simic as well. And Simic, I mean, he's taken out. It's a 4v5 situation, and looking at it here, Ozzer still playing over towards A, but the B site has been secured by Team Redux. Question is, how are the retake specialists going to handle this? Not by retaking, apparently. I mean, it is a save round, pistols. So there wasn't really much Ace could do here, and it's looking like it's going to be 10 rounds on the board for Team Redux. Ozzer is probably not going to manage to get this kill onto Shade, actually. Shade taking the pistol out and finishing Ozzer off. And Gingy's able to get Budfly before the bomb goes off, I should say. As we go into round 10 of the second half. Ghost FQX, big thank you for that follow, by the way.
Otherwise known as Ghost Facts.
Oh, is it Ghost Facts?
It is now.
All right.
Sorry, Ghost Facts. Had to do it. 14 rounds on Arctic Ace's side. Team Redux finally hitting double digits. Oh, by the way, can someone clip that about the ghost facts thing? Because I think that's hilarious. Luke, Molly going in, but it bounces right off of the tip, man. Oh, my goodness. That is what she said, by the way, too. Maybe not, maybe not. But either way, Budfly holding mid. And you got 5 M4A1Ss. You got a decent amount of utility from Arctic Ace's side. Shade, absolutely blind. This guy was wearing shades that you couldn't even see through, and unfortunately did not pay off for him. He might have looked stylish, but he got blasted. Doesn't matter. 4v5 situation. Team Redux, what are they going to be able to do? Seemich is holding this position by himself. Luke gives up his position. He's going to go and drop back down. And it looks like Redux is going to go ahead and reassemble towards mid. Oh my goodness, 2 guns. Den's there for 2 kills. Budfly and Mick getting taken down at mid. A 3v3 situation. It's equalized. The playing field is there. But look at this. Now, Team Redux is going to go ahead and make their way towards B, where Cool Comms and I believe Seemich is waiting. And that's Luke gone. Seemich taking him down with the M4. 34 seconds left. Dens and Case in. 109 HP combined. 2 mollies, a smoke, a grenade, a flashbang. They're going to have to use some real tactical prowess if they want to win this round. 20 seconds left. Are they going to catch Seemich? They do. They catch him slipping. Was no one watching his mid? Because that is so unfortunate. It's Cool Comms catching Kaysen right between the sliver of those cracks, and now it's a 2v1. There it is. Cool Comms gonna go and jump down. That's gonna put Arctic Ace on match point. 15-10 here on Vertigo.
15-10 on Vertigo, and yeah, I mean, Seemich caught with his trousers down. It was not a good position for him to be in. There were people watching his mid. I'm not exactly sure what was going on, if he was on a rotate over towards A site or what exactly was happening there. Back turn to the site as he goes to position himself behind air conditioner, and it was just the timing. I think it was more of a timing aspect. I think he was just positioning himself for air conditioner, getting ready for those players to push onto site, but he wasn't able to make it there in time. As we move into match point, though, very good stuff. Let's see where it goes. Is Team Redux going to draw this out for 1, maybe 2 more rounds, or do you think Arctic Ace has this in the bag?
I don't know. They do have a full buy. Team Redux, though, sitting on 4 AKs and AWP. They're playing very aggressive. It's all or nothing here for Team Redux. They are rolling the dice. The gambling is happening, but it's not paying off so far. Gingy gets taken down by Budfly through the smoke. It's a 5v4 situation. Arctic Ace, they're just going absolutely off. Cool Comms, he's not caring about that fire. He's staying really cool and chill. And he's going to go and actually push a more aggressive position along that wall. He wants to take down Shade, and Shade's not going to let it happen. Oh my goodness, is Ozzer going to go ahead and get a pixel-perfect kill here? Let's see what happens. Misses the shot through the smoke, not going to happen. He now gets mollied off. He's going to move and regress to a more aggressive position, but the smokes keep coming at the perfect time. Kaysen, though, getting a frag. Oh my goodness, it's so aggressive. Team Redux have been really good on these A takes, but let's see what happens. Arctic Ace, they've been known to retake very well. It's a 3v3 situation. He's missing him through the box, but Seemich gets him through the smoke. Denzi goes down. The IGL for Team Redux is gone. And now Luke and Shade must do everything they can to secure this round. Not a lot of HP on Arctic Ace's side. Seemich with 61 HP. Oh my goodness, anything can happen. There's a single flash on Seemich. That might be all it takes. They're clearing out these corners, eh? Oh my goodness, Ozzer's gonna go and take down Shay. Luke shutting down Budfly, and that's it! Arctic Ace is gonna go ahead and secure the win on Vertigo!
That was some very good stuff. Interesting to note, Alex, at the beginning of that round, that first kill through the smoke, that was actually Budfly flanking all the way down to the bottom of ramp and spraying up through the smoke behind them. That was... I'm not sure where he got the idea to do that, but that was some good stuff. Now, a very good round from Arctic Ace. They've definitely taken the notes that they took from last match. They've taken that and they've put that into their brains. They've contextualized that. They've learned it. And I mean, a very good match on Vertigo. Alex, what have you got to say about the match?
I thought it was excellent, and I'm trying to see if we can go ahead and get an interview.
You're going to
Quick
try and get an
little-
interview? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
We can definitely take a moment to swing down there and talk to them.
I don't want to swing down there. I'm not going to go to them. They're going to come to me.
Ah, they're going to come to you. Okay, I see.
Hey, Mick, what's going on?
What's up, man?
Man, Mick, 24 frags, 15 deaths, 4 assists. You absolutely went off on Vertigo against Team Redux. How do you feel?
I feel pretty good. After yesterday, that was kind of a tragedy, we'll call it. So had to bounce back for the boys. You know how it is.
Hell yeah, we love that. Yeah. So tell us about how you guys were feeling after the match last night, because I know that it just looked like you guys were probably eaten up. I mean, the rounds with the Tech Nines, those guys were. I mean, Eternal was absolutely going off with their Tech 9 plays on Inferno. I mean, how did you guys recover after that match? Like, what did you guys talk about as soon as the match was done?
Yeah, I mean, right after we were pretty defeated, but we all kind of took some time, and then a lot of us kind of talked one-on-one or as a group and just kind of figured out, where we're going wrong and what we can fix. And a lot of it was just kind of energy and kind of holding each other accountable. So we just made sure we brought the good energy today, and everything else kind of fell into place. So.
That's excellent. I mean, and that's what we were talking about yesterday after the matches. Like these guys, I mean, they are a good group of players. They are going to probably talk this out, and they're going to figure out what needs to be done in order to push forward. And helping each other grow is one of the best things anyone can do as a teammate. And it sounds like you guys are doing that perfectly fine. So I'm happy to hear that. Chili Chew, did you have anything else from Mick?
No, I mean, I remember you guys mentioning something about adaptability, and do you feel like you guys were more adaptable in the match today?
Definitely, especially on CT side, later half, we realized how they're approaching A. They were expecting us to sit back, so we said screw it, and we kind of got up in their faces, and it got us some rounds there.
Yeah,
pretty big.
You also got a lot of rounds when you were on CT as well, of just really good retakes. Those were
for sure.
Those were amazing.
Honestly, I was just like, man, you know what? It looks like they're just letting them have A site.
Yeah, that's the usual Vertigo recipe. You either fight till you die or you play full retake. So
it's just like, you know what? Go ahead and plant the bomb. We're just gonna go ahead and retake and kill you guys.
Hell yeah.
Spooky Mr. Jess has some feedback for your team. He says don't shoot the chickens, but it looks like Budfly is not gonna deal with that and take that. So I guess we're gonna see more chicken death in the games to come.
More unfortunate poultry murder.
Exactly. Well, hey, I like chicken, so I mean, if that's how we're gonna go ahead and feed us, lovely individuals, then go ahead and shoot them away. What are your thoughts on your guys' next match on the 21st? It looks like you guys are playing Take Flight. Any excitement for that match? Looks like they're 1-1 right now as well.
I mean, that's a really good team. We haven't really seen much from them. We've never played them before. We scrimmed them like maybe once. So we're gonna have to do some demo watching, kind of feel it out. We'll see how it was. But I think we're all just focused on today first. So one at a time.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah, good strategy. One at a time. Take them as they come. Well, it was a pleasure talking to you, and yeah, I'm sure you want to go back and celebrate with the rest of your team, Mick. So
oh yeah,
have a great night, evening, whatever time it is for you where you're at.
Yep.
GG's, Mick. I'll send you down there.
GG's. All right.
Awesome.
All right, everyone, we're gonna play a little ad for So We Gaming, the podcast that Alex hosts, and then we're gonna have a raid happen, and we're gonna see who we raid. As at the moment, it's unknown even to me. Alex, do you have anything you want to say before your ad comes on?
Yeah, definitely go to www.sowegaming.com.
Oh my goodness.
and then listen to that anyways. All right, cool. You can roll it.
Attention gamers of all ages, there's a podcast you will want to add to your playlist. So We Gaming. So We Gaming was created for gamers by gamers. This podcast explores many topics from gaming entertainment, food, current events, and much, much more. They enjoy bringing on guests to learn about them. They discuss their favorite games, their passions, as well as helping to promote their brand. So We Gaming is available on Spotify, Apple Podcast, your favorite podcast player, and SoWeGaming.com. Add So We Gaming to your playlist right now.